Alright, if you watched part 1, you already know how to move around the Linux terminal and handle basic file tasks. In this video, we're leveling up, from checking system info, exploring network tools, permissions, and some seriously must-know bonus commands you'll be using constantly. Let's dive right into it. First up, let's get to know your system better. Run uname with the A flag. This gives you the full system profile, kernel name, version, architecture, and a few extra details. If you just want the kernel version, the core of your Linux system, use uname-r. Super useful when you're checking for kernel updates or driver support. Next, how much disk space do you have? Try df-h. The -h flag stands for human readable, so you'll get the results in gigabytes, megabytes instead of raw bytes. It shows all file systems and how much space is used versus available. Let's talk memory. Use free-h. This shows your current RAM usage, how much is free, used, or in buffers. And again, H gives you values that make sense. This one's basically your terminal task manager. Top, it gives you a live list of running processes, CPU usage, memory usage, and more, all updating in real time. If you want a more visual version of top, try htop. But you might need to install this one first with sudo apt install htop. Moving on, let's talk about how your machine connects to the network. Want to see if a host or website is reachable? This one's your go-to, pinggoogle.com. It sends packets to a remote server, Google in this case, and checks if they bounce back. If they do, you've got connectivity. And yeah, it doesn't have to be Google. You can use any website or IP. You can also limit the number of packets, ping-c4google.com. That just sends 4 pings and stops. Next up, check your IP addresses and interfaces. Use IPA. This shows every network interface on your system, including assigned IPs, both IPv4 and IPv6. Or you can also use ifconfig for the same. Now here's the command for remote login. SSH user at IP address. Just swap in the actual username and the IP of the remote machine. This is the command you'll be using when connecting to remote servers, or even CTF machines in HackTheBox. Before we get into the final bonus commands, let's quickly talk about permissions. Because trust me, you'll run into them all the time. Sometimes you'll try to run or edit a file, and Linux will straight up say, permission denied, chmod + x file name. This adds execute permission so your script can run. Need to change the owner? Sudo chown username file name. Sudo lets you run commands with superuser privileges. I've got a full video that breaks permissions down with examples. Check out my Linux file permissions explained video if you want to dive deeper into chmod, chown, and all those permission strings. Now for the fun part, let me show you some bonus commands I personally use all the time. Want to find something inside a file? Use grep, search term, and the file name. Ever typed something cool but forgot what it was? History, and you'll see a full list of your command history. Or you can search it with history pipe grep sh. And when you want to learn any command run man and the command, you'll get a full explanation of how the command works, what flags it supports, and example usage. Prefer a simpler version? Use tldr. It's the cheat sheet version of man. If you don't have it yet, you might need to install it with sudo apt install tldr, and that's it. You've just leveled up your Linux game. You've now got the tools to check your system, connect to networks, manage permissions, and run powerful commands like a pro. If this video helped you out, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.